Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Michaela.
Fucking Aaron needs to team up with Red Bar and suck his dick or
They
something,
are.
right,
They're
guys?
taking me down. They're taking me down, man. I watch that clip. Aaron, you could tell Aaron thinks that like him and Mike are like coming after me.
It came across to me like Aaron got a little bit drunk on Red Bar because he started revealing a lot more about the Google account stuff, like, and the charges. Like, he got a little more cocky and excited about it. Now, Patrick, obviously I know you're not going to jail, but given how bored the St. Cloud police seem to be, are you worried about the inconvenience of having to turn over shit?
So you let this guy Dean come on here under the guise of we're all gonna hang out. You let this Dean guy come on. You see what he's doing? He's snaking in like a little piece of shit. He's being a cunt. He's being a cunt asking me that question. You know, you can I know what you did, Dean. You came in here acting like you were part of a show. This was gonna be fun. But now you see, I don't, you know what? If you just set up an interview with me, if you just asked me for a day and a time where I could prepare for these questions, you're being a cunt. You're being a cunt, Dean.
We have a guest backstage.
He's being a rat fuck, Hughezy, and I don't appreciate you sending out links.
No, in all seriousness, like the St. Cloud police do seem to be bored. Like this revenge porn shit, and even like an ounce of cocaine. Who gives a fuck? But you know, so are you worried about the inconvenience of having to fucking turn shit over?
I've never. First of all, I don't think I'll have to turn anything over. Like again, I've not done anything. But second of all, I've said from the beginning that I mean, look, if an investigation got open, like sure, someone's gonna come talk to me, or I'm gonna be like this thing about prison and everything. Like nobody even knows what the fuck they're talking about. No one's hacked anything over here. So like, maybe they'll come, man. Maybe they'll come. I don't know. I'll let you know. Like I'm not.
Now you built it up a lot, right?
Yeah.
About and we assume this Google thing is what you were building up. Can you give some more context of to what information you were given to build up so much?
Sure. So Nick messaged me one night, late in the night, and he's like, you know, Aaron left my computer logged in, and I go, do you know what that means? You know how much shit we could get? And then I sent him a go to my PC link. You ever heard of that? It's one of my sponsors. Go to my PC. And it lets me get on his computer. And then I moused around a little bit through Aaron's account. And very quickly I found out, you know, the images that are there, the self-pleasuring videos that this guy takes on his own phone.
Whoa, hang on.
To the cloud. I mean, so we started going through, you know, private lawyer conversation. Is that what they're called? Lawyers? And then, you know, so they're like, you know, I think we're going to get him. And we were laughing about that. And then nudes of April. We downloaded so many nudes of April and made wallpapers. We both were like trying to make the coolest wallpaper. We had a contest. And
so the difference between you and Aaron answering my questions is Aaron would just yell at me. You'll go on a ridiculous fucking explanation and give me nothing. Thanks. Appreciate it.
This is 100% true, and no one will ever believe it. Nick has never, ever, ever told me that he has access to Aaron's Gmail account, like that 100% or a Google account or whatever. I assumed all of this. I just assumed it,
but
and then
what
started taunting Aaron about it.
But what did he tell you?
I had no idea.
Sorry, did this just pop up in your head that you decided to run with it? Or was there something that Nick told you that made you go, I can make something of this?
I think we were just talking about when Aaron used to do shows over there. And then I deduced that, Aaron probably logged in. You know the way, like Aaron broadcasts through like OBS and the YouTube backend. He doesn't use StreamYard. So like I figured he would probably log into his computer, and I don't remember if I don't even know if I asked, but Nick never, ever, ever said to me or whatever that he had access to this, and I just thought it'd be funny to run with it, and I had no idea he was putting out the screenshots of that stuff or anything. So like it's like no one will ever kind of believe. Look, I don't know if he did. I have no clue what Nick did. I have no clue. But everything I've said has pretty much been out of my ass. I was seated with something and then I just ran with it.
I want to go back a little bit because you mentioned Aaron's kids. And look, you've said some things which are very uncomfortable to say the least, right? Yeah. And Aaron recently, despite the hilarity of his wording of he's threatened to have sex with your ex-stepdaughter, the facts are you kind of did. You know what I mean? There is, I remember it. You went on a rant.
I never said first of all, it wasn't a threat. It wasn't a threat.
No, there's no
language. Clear.
No,
it was a consensual encounter once she turned 18.
There's
right. No correct. Involvement of children. There's no and first of all, no one's gonna do it. Again, no one's interested in this. Again, this is a comedy program. If you can't recognize jokes, but we start putting words like threat on there, and he's threatened to have sex with his children. It's like, okay, well, that's not what happened. That's not what happened.
Don't jump all over. Let me finish the question, Patrick.
Whoa. Yeah, just get the wording right, okay? You're being a fucking rat fuck. You're being a rat fuck.
Yeah, I was getting there, you rat fuck. The point I was going to make, you cover yourself legally all the time. I understand your wording of things, and that's why I don't freak out and go, oh, Patrick said something illegal. No, he didn't. But the facts are, we're not talking about legal. We're talking about morality, right?
Well,
like, you know, there's judgments people are going to make on you.
Pause it. Yeah. Because even like legal, it's a YouTube comedy show. I could go, I'm coming over to fuck your wife. Like, that's not a threat. This isn't real. So like, let's not act like I can't say that if I want to. I'm coming over to fuck Hughezy's mouth, and then I'm going to go through his fridge. Like, I'm gonna do it. Get ready. Like, what's he gonna do? This isn't a serious threat. Yes, but so what you're asking about is the perception stuff. I can't control people's perceptions. Everyone out there cutting together and spending their life trying to make me look like a pedophile doesn't even believe I'm a pedophile. So like, what do I give a fuck? Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
That's not where I was going with the question. The question I want to ask is, from your own personal look back on all of this, like, do you feel at any time you've crossed the line? Do you look back and think, oh, fuck, that was probably a bit off? Or are you just, fuck Aaron, fuck it all?
Those are two different things. Crossing a line or a bit off. You know, somebody made a great point. Somebody made a great point the other day. Like, you know, comedy is about attempting to be funny. And the minute you stop attempting to be funny just because it might not be funny, now we've censored ourselves. So did every joke land? Was every joke as funny? Look, I wouldn't have said it if I didn't think it was funny. I've told you, they're all on YouTube. They're all up. People keep clipping them like they're discovering these buried archives of me saying some shit. I stand behind every joke I ever tried to make. They're jokes. I can't say it enough to people, but people with brains understand it. Making a joke about fucking a child and fucking a child are not even close. On the line of crimes. Like, they're not, like, you can't, the argument that like this guy talks about fucking kids all the time, he must fuck kids, is insane. It's insane. Ray talks about going out on dates. There's no evidence he's ever been on one.
Hey, let's not joke about Ray DeVito dating. That's fucking disgusting. Let's go back to the pedo talk, please.
I would understand it if they were even like close. But this mental math people do to where it's like, oh, well, if you talk about this, you must do it. It's like, okay. I mean,
no, I totally agree with that. And through all of Vince the lawyer's searching and all that, he cannot find an instance.
Oh, is Vince the lawyer trying to get me?
No. Let me finish, Patrick. Jesus Christ.
I don't even, but that's the thing. Like, you mentioned all this stuff. I don't even know these people are after me. It's like,
no, Vince is not after you.
Okay.
My comment was going to be, Vince the lawyer's done all this searching, and there's no example of ESO doing fucking kid fucking jokes. You know what I mean?
Oh, right. Okay.
The guy with the child porn. He can't find an example of him doing kid fucking jokes.
Yeah,
I don't think a pedophile is going on a comedy show and doing kid fucking jokes. He probably want to keep that to himself.
Yeah, it's just the worst thing you can say about somebody, and when you get hurt, that's what you go to. It's like, literally the fact that Aaron has gone to that and that he has evolved it from he makes inappropriate jokes about kids to he sexually harassed my daughter to he wants to fuck my daughter just shows you what that's what it is. It's a hurt man who's constantly ratcheting up the crimes that another man perpetrated on him, even though it all points back to the same thing. He's all talking about this cup holder joke, right? But it went from I made an inappropriate joke to I harassed his daughter to I want to fuck his daughter, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah, the crime in the cup holder joke is the lack of comedy. It just wasn't funny. It's not inappropriate.
But first of all, people keep calling it a joke. It was a throwaway line. It's not like some well-crafted like setup punch that I did. He was talking about the cup holders in the car, and I go, "You turn your kids upside down, you got an extra cup holder." It's just a throwaway line. I'm not printing it on shirts. We're not trying to tweet it out to get viral. It's not a joke. I'm not putting it in an act. Like, but again, the minute we stop doing stream of conscience, I don't know how you'll end up like. I guess you'll end up like one of these shows where they don't really ever say anything. They just kind of repeat stuff over and over again because you're constantly second guessing yourself.
Hit the like button and be like, hey. Okay, fuck you, Doom. Goodbye. I'll do it like that show. Goodbye.
Shut up, Doom.
Doom, cool it. For the love of God. Come on.
Doom, you're gone again. That's it. I'm so sick of you anyway.